Hi, you guys. It's Drucilla Mercedes back with another video. We back. If you are new to the channel, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button down below. Also, hit the post notifications bell to get future uploads. You know what it is. All right, you guys, you see I have someone new next to me. Do you want to introduce yourself? You want me to introduce you?
Introduce.
All right, you guys, this is Bert. He's a family friend. Been knowing him on and off for 10 years. So should we just go and get right into the video? We actually have questions we want to ask each other. So that's basically what the video is going to be based about. Us asking women questions that people don't like to ask each other. So why not ask it with friends?
Not to cut you off. She didn't want to tell y'all I'm a Trump supporter. I just put it out there. Anyway, go ahead.
Y'all, let's get into this video. All right, y'all. So I'm going to come at you with the first question. Ladies first, of course. So first question I would like to ask is, why do guys have a hard time expressing their feelings?
For me, I don't know about other guys, but for me, it's not really too hard to express myself. I'm an open book. The only time where it may be hard for me to express myself is that if I'm with a girl and it's an issue or something that she may have did to piss me off, then I may want her to apologize so I don't tell her what I'm mad about or express my feelings because I feel like she should already know. But for other men, I'm not necessarily sure why they do that. I don't know too much men that do it like that, so I can't really answer for them. All right, but question for you.
Okay.
Is why do women talk to you and stop after the conversations and meetings y'all had went well and y'all haven't even had sex with each other yet? Why does the communication stop?
Okay, so let me ask you this back. Let me make sure I made this clear so they understand what we're talking about. The question is, so women, we meet a guy, right? We exchange numbers. We hang out, we like each other, whatever. But then out of the blue, we stop responding, we stop hitting you up. Is that what you getting at?
Yeah.
Okay, so it could be multiple things. Either that person probably did something to where that woman probably fell back and it probably threw her off. Like something she experienced in her past relationship or something that was said or done. Something she probably just didn't agree with at all. And it kind of threw her off.
Communicate it, but
she just doesn't communicate because in the beginning you don't have to put so much into a person because you're just meeting them.
That's true.
So it's easy for you to fall out of that situation when you don't really know them. So if they said something, this is the thing, if that person that said something to throw you off and is like, okay, I don't want to talk to them again, I just rather not, then it's easy for you to fall back because okay, you haven't invested so much into that person.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even try to get too offensive about it. If the person doesn't want to talk to you, they just don't want to talk to you. Either, you can hit the person up and just say, okay, I'm expressing, hey, we had a good time. Why do you feel this way? In that moment, they probably would feel open to talk to you about it, but it'll still be some pushback, I would say.
I agree with that for the most part.
Okay.
Really no pushback on that.
Okay, see? We ain't get no pushback. We ain't got no pushback. Well,
chill with this shit.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so my next question is, how do you feel about independent women?
You can be independent. I would, of course, in this society, in today's world, we're not talking about the 40s and 50s where we're just men providing, being that women, it's an equal society now. Of course, they're going to be independent. So them being independent is not an issue. It's about how they carry their independence. Now, if it's a situation to where they're being flashy with their independence, they're trying to show you up as far as money, they want to brag on about how much they make, this, that, and the third, when it comes to that part of the independence, then that's where the problem comes in with. A lot of times men don't even like to do chivalry no more because if the woman is saying that she's independent, she doesn't need a man. If she's saying it in that fashion, then that's a lot of times the reason why chivalry is not the same as it used to be back in the day. So it all depends on how you carry the independence.
So is that why men don't open doors for women no more?
Pretty much.
There you go.
Exactly.
I really wanted to know that because men don't open car doors like they used to. Men don't open restaurant doors like they used to.
Right.
I never thought of that.
No. Yeah, my bad. But anyway, on to her next question. But
It's actually
it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, bitch.
Yeah.
We tripping. All right, so why do you think women initiate 70% of the divorces according to the stats? And remember, they the ones who always talking about how much they want to get married. So answer the question.
And this is, I don't know how to say the words, so don't y'all be coming for me in the comments. Are we talking about statistic wise?
Yeah, we talking about in general, but of course.
So you're saying women initiate most of the percentages of divorces?
Yeah, 70%.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna start off with this. Remember, you said something about men, not really having chivalry or anything or that, right? That's really old school values, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to men. Now, women, we were raised on old school values too. That's why most women grew up wishing.
Well. Go ahead.
I could say, but that's why women grew up on old school values, and that's why most of the percentage of women dream about their wedding day when they're younger, because they've been taught all their life to get married, all these things. Now, old school values, we go into the relationship cooking, cleaning, being this, being that, being confidant, being a comforter. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is I'm just saying. So that's what we go into the relationship doing. Now, let's be for real. What only thing a man brings into the relationship?
Now,
what does a man bring into the relationship? Being a provider, right?
And a protector.
Okay. So that scale to what a woman has to bring in a relationship, the woman has to come in knowing 1, 2, 3 ABCs, financial stability. She has to know independency when she goes in. She has to know all
from
of this.
The man, or
this is herself coming into a marriage. A man only has to be a provider and a protector.
Right.
Why can't he contribute the same as a woman?
Well, it's not, because you're equating back then to now.
Exactly.
But even though you say they grew up on these values,
okay,
everybody know that even the grandmas of today hang out with their daughters at clubs, and a lot of these females now, they don't fucking cook. They microwave shit. So let's not act like they going in cooking and providing. These females cooking hot dog, ramen noodles, and they might fix you a bowl of cereal. So it's not the same exact way as it used to be. And the two important roles she's saying is a provider and a protector. If I'm providing for you, that's a hell of a responsibility. A man will put his life on the line for a woman. I've had situations where I stayed with a girl, somebody knocking on the door, 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to put my life in danger to go out there and see who it is. Now remember, why I put my life in danger and I can actually kill myself for trying to protect her, she can still live. So that's a hell of a responsibility for a man to have, for a woman to be worried about, the fact that she got to cook, do this, that, and the third. You ain't really got a situation where you putting yourself in a life or death situation. So that's to answer her question. But your turn. I thought I was on the roll, y'all. I was hot, so I thought I had another question, but I was actually just killing that shit. So, number 3. Go ahead.
Let me ask my question.
All right, man, go ahead. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Bert be going in. I'm just letting y'all know.
I got a ponytail too here. Shit, But anyway, go
real quick. Okay. Why do guys, I know every girl wants to know this. Why do guys feel they can play with girls' minds?
It's pretty easy from the standpoint that women are like children. I know a lot of y'all don't like for me to say this, but women are like children. I mean, that's the reason why we call y'all princess, we call y'all baby girl. Men are more logical. We understand that women are more emotional. Based on the fact that they're more emotional, even in statistics, it's harder to sell to women products because we know they think off emotion. If they want it, they're going to go get it right then and there. So it's the same process. A man can give a woman a flower and she may think he actually like her, but he knows that all it takes is to make her smile for her to be able to get what he wants. So it's pretty much easy to manipulate women from that standpoint. Is it good? Sometimes it's not. But that's why men, for the most part, they manipulate women and play with their minds to a certain extent. All right.
No pushback on that. I'm with it.
All right, bet. So the next question I would say is, why do a lot of women go after the thug over the educated guy?
Okay. So let's compare a thug to an educated guy. A thug, he out there making the money, he pushing, he doing what he need to do, he providing, he protecting who he with. They got them old school thugs that used to, give the girls the meat forers and stuff. They used to take care of their women, take care of their kids, all that good stuff, right? The educated men, we think now that, they're still in the process of still trying to establish themselves. They're not really established in life again. They're not. They don't really have money, so they're broke college student. Those types of saying. They still trying to figure themselves out through their college life. It's just that's how I would compare the two. Now, why women go more towards the thugs is because during that time, we want a man, and we don't want. I ain't gonna lie, people like to say sissy and stuff, but that's another term for something. Yeah, but we don't want a man that can't really take care of us. We want a man.
Right.
So if they don't see that the educated guy is really being a man in the situation, they're like, okay, well, let me just go toward the thug for right now, because I know the thug gonna be able to provide for me, he gonna be able to protect me, all that good stuff. But the educated man, he's still trying to get his life established, and he'll get that say so later on down the line.
So that's it. Okay.
That's what I think.
All right.
Just not saying that's my personal because I don't do thugs, but I'm just
just answering the question.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
general. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, for me to give a little pushback on what she said, actually, the thug won't be able to protect her and provide for her as far as long term provide. Now, he can't protect her because, mind you, a lot of these thug dudes, the highlighted word is thug, right? So a lot of these dudes are in gangs, right? It's a lot of criminal activity in gangs. So are you really being protected when you're around a lot of criminal activity on a daily basis? When you have a kid, is your kid being protected from this criminal activity like you think they are? They just because they have a gun doesn't mean you're protected. The other nigga that's trying to rob him got a gun too. So at the end of the day, you're not really necessarily being protected. As far as the providing part, if they're doing something that's illegal, how could they provide for you long term when that illegalness that they're doing can put them in jail, and now you gotta be a ride or die chick? Now that man that's in jail gotta worry about how long he in jail and how long can you stay faithful to him. But had he not done that illegal activity, you wouldn't even have to worry about that. So really, the educated man is the greater out of the two as far as the educated male and the thug dude.
I agree.
All right.
Oh yeah. Why the hell you want to put yourself in a situation like? Can't be me. I'm sorry.
Don't make no sense.
It don't make sense. Okay. So this is my last and final question. So this kind of goes off of what you just said about thug and the educated man.
Right.
This is kind of like what I feel about trash women and wholesome women. So let me ask this: men say they want to marry a wholesome woman, right? But then they do all the things for the trashy girl, and when they're ready to settle down, they go to assume that the wholesome girl will want to marry them. Why do they do this?
I don't know too many men that will assume that what was the last part about the wholesome girl? If you
that they would settle down with them after doing all this stuff with the trashy girl. Like they're just able to do what they want to do, and then when they feel ready, they come on home, type thing.
I mean, unless they was already married with the wholesome woman, and then they was messing around with other girls, and they came back to the wholesome woman, but that wholesome woman doesn't know that he's been out messing with trashy girls. And at the end of the day, that's what we're going to do. It only makes sense. Why would you not have your fun now, and then later when you're ready to settle down, be with that wholesome woman? Then the trashy woman don't get treated well. We're just there to fuck them. That's pretty much it. I'm just being blunt about the situation.
PG-13. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, what the fuck? But yeah, my bad. PG-13. My bad. I ain't thinking about that, even though she just said it. But go ahead. If you got pushback, go ahead.
I don't. I actually don't have pushback.
Right.
I just wanted to know that because men are known to go towards the people like to label them as Instagram hoes or whatever.
Yeah,
but
just the fuck, not married.
I ain't say it. I'm just saying.
Anyway, my last question. All right.
Okay.
So, and you know, this is to y'all too. Y'all want to comment in the, you know, in the chat, in the comment section. Then, you know, y'all do this. Y'all do that as well. Why do you think women want to be a Hooters girl, right? And if they say that men are creeps, and we know that they say that, why would they work in a setting full of men with booty shorts on and tops that show their breasts?
Bruh.
I just playing. Go ahead.
Okay. That's like asking why is a stripper a stripper? They have to provide for themselves. Now, at the end of the day, I can't compare a stripper to a Hooters girl because a stripper is going to take off her clothes for the moolah. She going to do all of that, right? Now, a Hooters girl, she there to make her living. She's there. She got her all her clothes, even though she got her breasts. You only see the top of her breasts. You don't see ass crack. You only see how big her booty is, and you only see thigh. So I really can't compare the two of saying which is which, but you got to think about it. A woman is there at a Hooters to provide for herself. Let's be for real. I'm in school. Financial aid is not going to take care of everything that we need taken care of. You can't have a job in school, financial aid, work, and all this stuff, and still able to provide for yourself. So, of course, you have to get those certain type of jobs to where, oh, that's where the tip money comes in at. If a girl is able to show herself and show a guy a little bit of extra attention, she know, okay, I'm going to go home with some good tips tonight. So sometimes they have to cater to themselves to where, okay, I know I can make my income and I don't have to depend on nobody else to do so.
Okay. All right, so that answers the question for the most part. Now, as far as...
Oh, so you got pushback.
I got pushback, hella pushback. All right, so when it comes to the Hooters chick, right? Okay. At the end of the day, if you're gonna go that route, you might as well just be a stripper if you're just looking for extra tips. At the end of the day, a Hooters girl can work at an Applebee's, can work at a Chili's, can work at any place like that. They don't necessarily have to, oh, let me show them a little bit more booze, let me show them a little bit more butt for them to give me a little bit more money. Now, doing that is gonna go down to the second part of the question. When y'all say men are creeps, all you doing is giving the invitation to the creep to look at you more. Again, if I got the money coming out of my pocket, the possibility of somebody robbing me is going to be higher than them robbing me if I had it in my pocket to where they can't see my money. So you're increasing the chance of the female being having a creep as far as a man looking at her if she wears that more so than covering up her assets and working at a regular job like Applebee's. Now, if you saying they doing it for more tips, okay, then you just want to show off your assets to be able to do it. You're selling yourself to get more money. That's just simply what it is.
Look, we can agree to disagree on that one.
We can agree to
disagree.
disagree.
Because I can go back and forth on that.
And you would get your ass toe up.
Bert be thinking he own it, y'all.
Yeah, I'm on it. Y'all gonna want me on the channel a little bit more. And y'all gonna hate me. And I like that shit.
You so extra. He's so extra.
Anyway.
I swear to God.
That's all my questions. That's all my questions.
That's your last question.
That's my last question.
I really want to go back and forth, y'all, but this video gonna be too long. So we not even gonna set it up like that. Okay. So if you guys have any comments, anything you may disagree or have agreed with, please comment down below and let us know how you're definitely feeling. I want you guys, again, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit the post notification bells for future uploads from Drucilla Mercedes, and we definitely will be coming back with another video, okay? He won't be here no more. He be showing out.
It is what it is.
He be showing out. But I do appreciate you guys. Love you. Have a blessed one.